council members, United States Postal Service, Postmaster, Senator Roberts, and Congressman Huelskamp. We're delighted to join this community on a special day. Just a moment ago, the press was asking me what got us interested in trying to be helpful to Reading. Certainly, we were here within a matter of a day or so after the tornado and saw what this community looked like then. And what I also saw was a spirit, a desire, a group of leaders who had the will to try to make certain that Reading had a future. I'm in lots of little towns across Kansas all the time, and most of our small communities, they struggle. And where you find a difference is where you have people in that community who say, we're going to make certain that good things happen here, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure that this place is here for future generations. And I saw that in Reading. I saw that in Reading before the tornado. I saw it shortly after the tornado, and I've seen it in every experience that we've had since then. And so while you have been nice to give compliments to us, the Postal Service, to Senator Roberts, to Congressman Huelskamp, the reality is the reason this Postal Service is here is because this community decided it's going to be here, we need it, and went to work making certain that all of us stayed focused on getting that accomplished. Most people in Washington, D.C. don't understand what life is like, and I can tell you, I was telling a couple of my Senate colleagues that I was coming home and coming to Reading, where we're going to dedicate a new post office, cut a ribbon. And their question was, well, how big a town is that? And I said, well, about 230. Well, you're going all the way to Reading to cut a ribbon in a post office in a town with only 230 people. Most people in our nation's capital don't know the importance of rural life, the way we live our lives in communities like this one. In fact, I've told people from early on in my time, representing you first as a congressman, now as a senator, that where I come from, economic development is often whether or not there's a grocery store in town. And they look at you like, how could that ever be an issue? How could anybody not have a grocery store? But to us, where we come from, a grocery store, a hardware store, a post office, those are things that help keep our community together. And we're also a community that has lots of senior citizens in which this post office makes a huge difference in their lives. So I'm very grateful. We had at least 3 personal conversations with the Postmaster General. He is now retired, but he should still remember where Reading is. And we're pleased that the Postal Service has worked with the congressional delegation and with this community to see that this day happens. And so what this is a message that when a community cares about itself today, cares about its past, cares about its future, that every once in a while something pretty good can happen. So congratulations to the people in Reading, to the people in Lyon County, to this area, who decided they want to make sure the future's bright and increase the chances that our kids and grandkids can call this place home.